Deion Sanders unboxes legacy, the confidential sneaker gift to daughter Shelomi that's turning heads nationwide. When your father is Deion Coach Prime Sanders, you don't just inherit a family name. You inherit a legacy of greatness, style, and cultural dominance. And in the Sanders household, legacy often comes laced in Nike leather, sealed with gold foil receipts marked confidential, and wrapped in history as rich as Prime Time himself. In June 2025, the world once again got a front-row seat to the Sanders family spectacle. But this time, it wasn't about a viral speech, a locker room moment, or Shadur throwing dimes in minicamp. It was about a sneaker box, one that carried more than just shoes. It carried memories, meaning, and a whole lot of Prime. A gift unlike any other. Coach Prime's secret surprise for Shelomi. On June 25th, Deion Sanders surprised his daughter Shelomi, a rising star in her own right, with a confidential Nike package. But this wasn't just any box of shoes from the shelves of your local Foot Locker. Inside was a rare, unreleased pair of Nike sneakers themed after Deion's legendary dual sport legacy, the upcoming Braves Nike Air DT Proto 92. It came complete with a photograph of Deion in his prime, sunglasses on, Falcons jersey half-tucked, swagger overflowing, and a receipt labeled confidential. For Shelomi, the sneaker drop wasn't just fresh gear. It was a symbol, a moment, a reminder. As she heads into her final year at Alabama A&M, where she's making a name for herself as both a student-athlete and rising digital personality, with over 470K Instagram followers and growing clout on Twitch, the gift served as a powerful nod from her father. You're part of this legacy too. Coach Prime's delivery wasn't announced via press release or flashy unveiling. It came, fittingly, through his Instagram story, where he let the world in on the intimate moment. The post immediately lit up the sneaker world and beyond. Flashback to 1992, when Deion Sanders changed the game and the brand. To understand the gravity of the gift, one has to rewind more than 3 decades to 1992. That year, Deion Sanders didn't just play 2 sports, he dominated them. While suiting up for both the Atlanta Falcons and the Atlanta Braves, Primetime redefined what athleticism, marketing, and charisma looked like on and off the field. And Nike? They saw it before most. That year, they signed Dion to a groundbreaking deal that led to the launch of the now iconic Air Diamond Turf line, a sneaker line designed not just for utility, but attitude, for presence, for domination. Over the years, the Air Diamond Turf line has been re-released multiple times, each time with more fervor. Whether it was the DT Max 96 or the turf-mashing cleats that looked as loud as Prime played, fans lined up, and resellers cashed in. But this latest drop, the Braves edition of the Nike Air DT Proto 92, is on a whole different level. It commemorates one of the most legendary feats in modern sports history, when Deion Sanders played in an NFL game and an MLB postseason game on the same day. The colorway pays tribute to the Atlanta Braves' navy and scarlet palette, with subtle nods to Falcons' black and silver. The Sanders sneaker empire, more than just shoes. Shelomi isn't the only child receiving exclusive drops. In fact, the entire Sanders household is practically a living, walking Nike catalog. Coach Prime has made sure his sons, Shadur and Shiloh, stay laced up with unreleased, hyper-rare, often customized pairs that would make even the most devout sneakerhead jealous. Shadur, the Browns' breakout rookie QB, can often be seen strutting in gear that hasn't even hit retail. His cleats during his final year at Colorado were custom-built in colorways nobody else had. Even in Cleveland, he's sporting exclusives that hint at his father's DNA while standing out on his own. Shiloh, the family's other football-playing son and an aspiring NFL defensive back, isn't one to be left behind. Whether it's custom colorways or flashy retro revivals, he's always in the mix and isn't afraid to showcase his collection on social media, often playfully trolling Shadur about who's got the better taste. Their playful rivalry, especially over shoes, has become part of the Sanders brand. It's fun, it's flashy, and it's deeply familial. Dion Jr. and the family business of bragging rights. If Shadur is the on-field gunslinger and Shiloh is the loud and proud defender, Then Deion Sanders Jr. is the lens through which the world sees the Sanders dynasty. The eldest of Coach Prime's kids, Dion Jr. runs well-off media, the family's multimedia empire that captures, edits, and publishes their lives like a daily Netflix docuseries. And when Coach Prime dropped the Braves' Nike DT Proto news, Dion Jr.'s reaction was short but explosive. Yes, sir. Just 2 words posted to X, formerly Twitter, but they hit like a mic drop. He knows what it means. This isn't just about footwear. It's about legacy, relevance, and power. Dion Jr. has grown up watching his father change football, culture, and business. From flashy suits and touchdown dances to turning Jackson State and later Colorado into must-watch football theaters, the Prime brand has never faded. And Dion Jr. has become the chief archivist of it all. He knows that every sneaker drop, every confidential package, every Instagram story is a thread in the larger tapestry that is Coach Prime's enduring impact. The hype train builds. Fall 2025 and the Proto 92 drop. Nike's upcoming Fall 2025 drop of the Braves Air DT Proto 92 is already positioned to be one of the year's most sought-after sneaker releases. Early leaks and teasers suggest limited quantities, with each pair arriving in custom dual-sport packaging, one side baseball, one side football. The campaign will likely include unreleased video footage of Dion from the 1990s, narrated by Sanders himself. Early buyers may even receive legacy cards, NFT-style certificates chronicling Dion's double sport day and shoe history. Sneaker blogs are buzzing. Hype accounts on Instagram are forecasting resale values to triple. StockX is already listing speculative prices. But for the Sanders family, this is more than product. It's personal. More than sneakers, the Sanders brand in 2025. Coach Prime is many things: NFL Hall of Famer, cultural icon, NCAA head coach, brand ambassador. But perhaps his most enduring title is father. Everything he does, from coaching to content to custom shoes, is rooted in his desire to elevate, protect, and inspire his children. Shelomi's gift wasn't merely stylish. It was a subtle, powerful message. You're part of something bigger. You carry the torch. As she steps into her final college year, her father's encouragement, wrapped in a Nike box, is a reminder that greatness runs in the family. And it fits, quite literally. What comes next? With Deion Sanders nearing a decade of cultural dominance as a coach, and his kids forging their own identities, the Sanders story is far from over. If anything, it's evolving. Shedeur is on the cusp of NFL stardom. Shiloh is chasing his professional dream. Shelomi is carving her own lane in media and college athletics. And Dion Jr.? He's making sure the world doesn't miss a single frame of the journey. As for Coach Prime, he's still calling plays, on the field, in the locker room, and at Nike HQ. The box may have said confidential, but the message couldn't be louder. Conclusion: a family woven into the fabric of culture. From turf shoes to Twitch streams, from X posts to pro days, from Falcons fields to Twitch broadcasts, this is the Sanders Empire. A living, evolving brand where love, legacy, and hustle come wrapped in style, swagger, and story. The sneaker gifted to Shelomi isn't just a piece of memorabilia. It's a symbol of something bigger: family, faith, and fatherhood in the public eye, where every step is taken in prime time. So when that confidential box landed on Shelomi's doorstep, it wasn't just another flex. It was a torch being passed. And somewhere in the shadows of a stadium tunnel or the spotlight of a Nike launch stage, Coach Prime is already